Hi everyone, this is Esther from Esther's Orchids. Welcome to my video today, and I must do a big shout out to those in America. You seem to be my biggest watchers of my videos, so hi from New Zealand. So I'm looking at my Paphiopedilums, that the middle ones here, 6 of those were the 7 that came from the Palmerston North Expo in 2019, and just to see what they're actually doing. So there's some interesting developments, and Paphiopedilums are so slow growing. But in saying that, there's some interesting things happening. This one down here has 3 keikis, or babies, fans coming, 1, 2, and then there's another one popping up over there by my little finger. A little bit hard to see, but there is definitely a third plantlet coming out there. This one here is the only one out of the bunch that is not one of the 7, because that has a different ticket on it. That's from Nanox Orchids. So this one here, if I can get there, move the tray out a little. So this one here, as I said, was purchased in 2019, and it's never ever done anything. It sat there in the same stage that it was. No new leaf, no new root system when I repotted it, and that's why I repotted it. So it's now in a mixture that's bark, fern fibre, it's got charcoal in there, and it's got pumice. So that was the only thing I could think. It was doing nothing. I thought it was just going to sit there and rot on me. But the good news is that one has a new leaf coming up the middle. So that one is Rothschildianum times Shunfei Golden Bear. So in 2 years, nothing. And now she's finally come up with a new leaf. This one here's got some big leaves now, looking good. This one here's pretty good. She's got some big leaves there. So slow, but can't complain. They're all still alive, and they're getting there. So that's produced, I think, two new leaves and 3 babies in nearly 2 years. And this one dropped a whole lot of its bottom leaves and hasn't really done anything else, and maybe that one might come out of fern fibre as well. But looking at some of the others, this has got a beautiful set of new leaves there. This leaf is kind of so sparkly when you see it in the light. It's really pretty. And getting to the back of this container here, I think I might have a problem with this plant here. It's a little hard to pick up on camera, but that has a whole lot of spots on 2 leaves. So if that's a bug, that's got to be sorted out. So the unfortunate thing with them sitting here at the end of my bedroom is that they don't get much airflow. This one here, the mother plant died, the fan. She'd actually produced 3 babies, which was pretty good. This fan here has rotted. This fan here, the big bottom leaf, rotted, but it's still hanging on. But 2 fans alive, well, it's still growing, but it's also in quite a large pot of fern fibre. It might have to come down into a smaller pot. That one there has flowered once and grew a new fan. So everything except for one plant back here in this pot here, where is it? That one there has bloomed, and now we have to wait for it to put out a new fan. Doesn't look like it's in a hurry to do that. Everything else is waiting to bloom. So I have picked out one out of the pot there that I'll do a separate video on, because it is about to bloom. So Paphiopedilums are slow growers, even when they're in really good environment. Nice temperatures, usually about between 19 and 21, good lighting, and extra long lighting, because I leave all their little things on a lot longer than normal lighting would give them. So up here we have a cattleya, and those? Ludiminiana. So they were deflask seedlings that I'd done. We're starting to get some nice leaves in there on those ones. So my next one is a mixture of Paphiopedilums that I got August, probably last year, and other little ones that I've just growing on from various different hauls. This one here's a fell. And then we get down to the smaller tray, and as I say, oh my gosh, Paphiopedilums grow so slowly. Some of these ones here are starting to look like they could be repotted because it looks like they've got roots that are trying to come out of some of those bottom leaves, and they probably really need to be put further down in the soil. I think I may have lost one or two of those, but that's about it. Yeah, you do definitely get some losses, because here's a pot sitting there with no plant in it that I haven't watered for quite some while, but I just leave it in there so that I know what I have actually lost. So up on my next shelf we have baby fells again, Ludiminiana in there, and other various little paths. Up on the top shelf we have more fells. Those are ones that I've grown from my seed pods. These ones here are Schillerianas, and just a few other bits and pieces in there. So all in all, the shelf in my bedroom is working very well. It's easy to keep it watered. I just put these little trays into a bigger steamer container and use my sprayer so they get fertilised when I want them to, or just normal water. And it just seems like a really good place to keep them for the winter when it's too cold anywhere else. Thanks everybody for watching, and welcome to my new subscribers. It's really great to see new people joining my channel and bumping up my numbers. I will soon be at 300, and wow, that'll be a bit of a celebration for me. Thanks very much everybody. Bye.